Hi there, students. Sluice, sluice, a verb to sluice, maybe to sluice down or to sluice out, and then a sluice as a noun as well. Okay, I think you're most commonly going to find this word meaning to rinse something, to clean something with copious amounts of water. So the crew sluiced down the deck of the ship with hoses. They sprayed water everywhere. Yeah, he sluiced the dirty dishes before washing them. So he rinsed them, or maybe he sluiced them after washing them as well. Yeah, to get off the soap. Okay, so to sluice, to rinse, to wash with copious amounts of flowing water. A sluice is a channel to conduct water. I know these particularly as sluice gates. On a canal near where I grew up, there are locks which regulate the height of water. But if it rains, then you can get lots of water, and there is normally a runoff where the water runs down to keep the water at a specific level. Yeah, and you can rise and lower these gates to regulate the height of the water, and normally the water flows through this. For example, in the old days when people were mining for gold, they would take a pan and put their what they had mined in the pan, and then sluice it with a sluice, to sluice it with water to get out the gold. Okay, so a sluice is like another word I would use for it is a weir, W-E-I-R. That's quite a specialized word. But a sluice, a channel for controlling the flow of water. It's normally got something at the end so that you can control the flow. Okay, so to sluice something down, to wash it down, to wash it out. If water sluices from somewhere, it flows in enormous quantities. Water sluiced out of the pipe. It was pouring with rain, and water was sluicing off the roof. Or maybe the gutters were overflowing, and water sluiced over the edges of the gutter. So to sluice, to rinse, to wash, to flush, something like that. Yes, so sluicing sediment for gold. There are sluices to control the flood water. There are sluices to let water in and out of the irrigated fields in an irrigation zone. Yeah, I've seen these in Australia as well. Sluices. Okay, there are sluices to take off the excess water. The jug fell over and the water sluiced all over the place. They also sometimes use a sluice for moving logs. They cut down trees and they've got logs, and they use a sluice, a waterway, to move them along. Okay. Maybe you'll find in a hospital you will find a sluice where the nurses can clean and wash with copious amounts of water dirty things. Yeah. There was vomit all over the patio, so I sluiced the vomit off with a hose. I sluiced the patio down. I guess you could also use to sluice down, meaning to drink in copious quantities. He gobbled his sandwich and sluiced it down with a large glass of water. Okay, he sluiced it down. So, a sluice, a passage for water. a floodgate or a weir where it falls over, a channel through which water flows, and then to sluice, to wet copiously, yeah, to wash with a stream of running water. To wash down, to wash out. I sluiced out the glasses and put them on the shelf. To sluice, to flow, to pour in large quantities. Okay, so formality, to sluice. I think I'm going to give this word maybe 5.5 in formality. I think you can use this absolutely anywhere, although it's not such a common, not so commonly used. I was really hot and I sluiced myself down. Yeah, that sounds great. You could use that informally or very formally as well. Notice to sluice as well, a regular verb. He sluiced down the crockery. He has sluiced down the patio. And then as to origin, well, let's see, there's an Anglo-Norman word, excluse. I think you've got an excluse still in French, which means a sluice or a floodgate, which actually comes from Latin, exclusa, a gate to come in or out, and then exclusus, excludo, to shut out, to exclude. Okay, so enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Sluice, sluice off, sluice down, sluice out.